Wesley.
Wesley.
Hi, hello, you three.
Hi.
Hello, you
Put
must be
your
Wesley.
camera on.
Right?
Your camera's not on, Wesley.
It isn't. How do I turn this on?
Bottom left-hand corner, there should be a camera. You click on it, and it should.
Start video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you? Okay.
Getting
Okay.
warmer.
Can you?
Warmer. Sorry.
No, it looked like it was. Is there something else that's using your camera? Are you? If you're still in the Grotix platform that we were in before, you need to exit completely out of that.
Do you mean the defunct? Do you mean the Grotix?
Yes.
You mean the
Yeah.
Grotix?
If that's still on, then you need to exit out of that one because it's not letting your camera use over here.
Okay. It's okay. I closed it out now. And
Oh, wait.
Hey.
There.
That's promising.
Yo.
hi. Can you see me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
it looks just like you.
Hello.
Hello,
and
Wesley.
welcome.
Hello there. How are you three holding up? It's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
Too.
It's been a night.
Where
but
are
I'm-
you?
I'm in Connecticut right now. It's 9:01 p.m. and it's dark, really, really dark, thanks to daylight savings, the conclusion of daylight savings.
You got to keep
Yeah.
that light switch behind you. That'll keep the lights on.
Like this?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Silly me.
Thank you for staying up for us.
Yeah, thanks, Wesley.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
How may we help you?
Mike, have you ever been to Grand Central Station before? I think I've heard you were based in New York City, according to a Sonic the Hedgehog fan site.
Yes, I have. I'm most often there for the food court. There is an excellent deli, Ben's Deli. Good sandwiches.
Whoa, cool.
And sometimes I take trains. I've got some sessions up in Westchester, so I've taken the train up for work a couple times.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Roger, a friend of mine who couldn't make it today wanted to ask what it was like doing commercials for Pizza Hut. I know that the Sonic fandom community makes fun of that frequently.
They make fun of it because it almost like when I go back and listen to those, my voice at the time, I was doing a very high register kind of hypey kind of retail read. And so, yeah, it was, what was the catchphrase for Pizza Hut? It's like, oh man, I can't remember. I've already forgotten the catchphrase for it, but yeah, no, it was a blast. I mean, it was a lot of fun getting to be the voice of Pizza Hut. I think I survived as their voice for, I think 3 or 4 Super Bowls. So they always,
Was it nobody out pizzas the hut?
no, it was something else.
Oh.
It was like, oh man. Oh man, I cannot believe I said it probably 5 million times, and I cannot believe I'm blanking on the catchphrase. But no, it was a blast. It was always neat. They would always sponsor the pregame to the Super Bowl, and so I'd go to like a friend's Super Bowl party, and every commercial break, everybody would start hitting the mute on the TV. We're sick of hearing you yelling at us.
That probably was hysterical back then.
It was great. That was a lot of fun. It's always neat. I mean, like we get to be a part of video games, and then when you hear your voice in a commercial, it's always just kind of fun.
That's perfect. That must have been wonderful while it lasted. Now I can't get the thought of Sonic doing Pizza Hut commercials out of my head.
Only at your Pizza Hut. I think that's what it was. At your maybe that's what it was. Who knows?
Well, if you listen closely, you can hear Dr. Eggman for IHOP, although it's not Dr. Eggman, it's just me.
I didn't know you did commercials for IHOP too, Mike.
Dish tuned
Several
into you.
What?
Dish tuned into you.
Thank you.
That's what she does.
Who was that? I mean,
Colleen.
oh, what I meant was, where did you do this catchphrase?
Oh, I like the announcer for Dish for a little over a year now, which has been pretty darn cool. Yeah.
That's nice.
Who knew? When they called me in, I thought I was doing the dialogue. I thought I was the lady in the thing, and they're like, no, you just have this. I'm like, oh, great.
Cool.
My goodness, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Wesley, you could break that to the Sonic fan base that now we know that Tails is the voice of Dish Network.
Our
Right?
secret double lives have been revealed.
Well,
Oh no.
well, this meeting is recording, so I guess the cat's out of the bag.
There it is.
Or the
Yeah.
hedgehog.
Colleen, you're the only voiceover for Tails I haven't recognized. I hope I don't mean to offend you, though. Since I heard Tails' voice in high school, I mostly recognized Kate Higgins' voice.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not offended at all. She was Tails for a long time before me, so that's okay.
So occasionally I hear your voice, even though I bought Sonic Forces at Target at my local Target a couple weeks ago, and yeah, sometimes I can't tell the difference between you and Kate.
That's great. She's great. I've worked with her lots of times, and she's such a nice person, and we get along really well. And actually, before I booked the role, I actually saw her, and I didn't know that it was, I didn't know that she was the voice, and I was like, oh, I don't want to take your thing. She goes, no. They had already had talks and stuff, so she gave me her blessing.
So it was like she passed on the mantle to you.
She did. She really did. She was very gracious about it.
All right, guys, we got about 20 seconds.
Oh, okay, Mike, one last question for you. What was it like working with Jason Griff on Sonic X?
Well, we recorded separately, so I didn't work with Jason a lot in person. I would see him as we would come and go. He'd record, then I'd come in and record, or vice versa. But we did record on a weird Indian cartoon called Shaktiman. Look it up. Maybe you'll find it. And we had a scene together. We actually got to do a little two-person record, and that was a lot of fun. And I've recorded on some Spanish film with Jason as well, and he's just great to work with in person. But didn't do it on Sonic.
Yeah, he's phenomenal, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. He's in LA now. Colleen is more likely to see him than I am.
I bet.
Yes, he comes into my closet all the time. I can't get him out of here. I'm just joking.
Do you mind if I hear a sample of each of your voices before we end up having to sign off?
In what order would you like them?
First you, then Roger, then Colleen as the standing ovation.
Wesley, thank you so much for joining us for our convention.
No problem, Eggman. Glad we can get along for one night.
Hey, Wesley, thanks for hanging out. I loved your kitty cat light switch.
Thanks.
That's cool.
Thank you so much, Sonic. It really means a lot to me.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye, Wesley. I'll catch you on the flip-flop.
You too, Tails. You too, Tails. See you in the game.
See you later. Have a good night.
Thanks, Wesley.
Thank you, Wesley.
Guys.
Thanks, Wesley.
You're very welcome.